So what mistakes have I made in my journey of saving family memories? I want to share those with you today and help you avoid making those same mistakes. Hi, I'm Nicola Kane from Moving Memories. I created this channel to help you with tips, ideas and inspiration on how to save your family stories on video so that they're not lost or forgotten. So let's get started. My first mistake that I made, and the biggest one in my opinion, is waiting too long to get started. The prime example of that is that my father passed away in 2018 and we had not saved his story, and it was such a shame that we didn't get to do that while he was still well. We thought we had all the time in the world, and you will all think this. You'll think, oh yes, I'll capture Nana's story next time I see her, or next school holidays, or next time we're all together. But you just don't know what's around the corner. And in my dad's case, he had a stroke and became very ill and unable to communicate at all, really. So it meant that we lost that opportunity. And he was such a great storyteller, really big in the community, had so many wonderful stories, immigrated from Scotland out to New Zealand when he was 7. And yeah, I really regret not saving his story. We still have photos, of course, but we don't have his story on video. So that was my first and my biggest mistake, was waiting too long. The second mistake that a lot of people make is they think they have to have expensive, fancy equipment, which you don't. I'm actually recording this video on my phone today. I normally do use a DSLR camera, but I wanted to do it on a phone today so that you can see that the quality is still perfectly fine. I haven't even got a microphone hooked up at the moment. That's normally a big no-no for me, but I wanted to make this really simple so that you can see that it's possible to do this without any fancy equipment. You just need to sit down, get a quiet space, get some light on your face. Like I've got the window is behind the camera here, so I've got the natural light shining on my face. But that's all you really need. A camera, some decent lighting, quiet space, uninterrupted, turn your phone on to flight mode, all those sorts of things, and away you go. So don't think you have to have expensive equipment to get this started. That was one of my mistakes, and a lot of people make that mistake. You don't have to have a studio set up. You don't have to have big cameras and lighting and all that. Just go with what you've got and get the story in the can while you can. The last mistake I want to share with you is one that, again, we all probably make this mistake, and that is not asking the emotive questions of the person whose life story you're recording. So when you're recording a story for somebody, obviously you ask all the standard questions of important events, when they were married, how they met their spouse, how they felt when they had children, all those kinds of things. But asking the more emotive questions is what really gets the gold in the video and the life story. So don't forget to include those emotive questions. You will have to gain the trust of the person before you can ask those questions. So it will take a little while. You have to spend possibly 1 or 2 sessions in the lead up to those emotive questions before you get their full trust. But once you get to that part of the story, it really is a beautiful thing to have them share with you things that they perhaps have never shared with anyone before. So it's well worth investing the time. Take your time talking to them about their life. Make sure that you interact with them and show interest in what they're sharing with you as you're going through their life story. At the end of the day, you want to get the best from them, and that's what you will get. If you stick with them, listening intently throughout, they will share with you their deepest thoughts. And those are the gold nuggets that you want to capture so that future generations really get to know who they were. So I hope this has been helpful. As I said, I've recorded all of this on my phone with no microphone, no special lighting, just sitting in front of the window with my phone admittedly on a tripod. That's just to make it easier for me, but you could have you could use a selfie stick, for example, or you could sit your phone on a book, set of books. There's lots of ways. If you just Google homemade tripod, you'll find lots of ways of setting up a homemade tripod if you don't have an actual tripod. So please subscribe to the channel, hit the link below and click on the bell so that you get notified of future videos. I share new videos every fortnight with tips, ideas and inspiration to help you save your stories of your loved ones. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.